Open the NeoCab app like it was going to give you some answers. Nope. At least I knew a few friendly faces in this city. Hopefully one of them needed a ride as badly as I needed some leads. So... I'm not sure what's going on there. Is that the spider? Or that's Capra, I guess. Oh, it's Capra holding up the NeoCab logo. Okay. I thought this was part of the body, and it was like you were straddling that thing. It threw me off a little. Also, Shadow's the cool ass. Um, let's see what we got for rides, and I can kind of plan ahead. I can't even make it at Stan's machine, so we're definitely getting it going for a charge. There's the woman I thought was crunchy. The photographer's an option again, so I think that's what I'm gonna go for. How many bars do I need though? I think we might charge real quick and then save there. $93 is not bad. They seem to be adjusting. All right, so yeah, I'll grab a full charge. Hopefully not charge. Yeah. If the deal's that good, we're charging. Yeah, screw. We'll do night 3. I could take a nap before work and then just crash out tomorrow night. Although I'm supposed to stream again too. Damn it. Nothing. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. So yeah, photographer. It's a haul, but I like them, so. Now, if I remember correctly, they got a little touchy when I started dissing Capra, so. But we ended with a rapport, so hopefully that'll help the payout. I winked back. It seemed to work. Alright. Hey, Lena. Wow, what are the odds we'd see each other again? Well, the NeoCab's in Los Ojos. I am the NeoCab in Los Ojos. He gets into mine. Bait. Have you been, Lena? I feel like pretty great it's a lie, but, let's be honest. Oh, finally happy. Actually, we had a pretty good recovery aside from, like, the main plot last night, too. Pretty great. That's great. What have you been up to? I also do not remember what voice I used for them last time. I'm not going to remember probably between any of these streams, but... Working mostly. I've met some pretty cool people. The clientele is really different from Cactus Flats. In a good way, mostly. Mostly? Right after we met, I met an amateur surgeon. Sounds dicey. Well, so this is a lot of things, but it's never boring, apparently. So, what about you? Wait, you're one of those things on your arm? No way. The feel grid, wow. Yeah, actually, Savvy gave it to me. Huh, interesting. How do you feel about it? Okay, the little wrist look was good. Honestly, it's kind of weird. I know, right? I find it so bizarre, just as a concept, putting your emotions on display. Doesn't it make you uncomfortable? It does, sometimes. But I've been told that I have a lot of feelings, like, a lot. And the feel grid sort of draws them out of me. Yeah, I need to stop. Stop what? Being all thinky, dissecting stuff. I like thinky. It's the worst. I've been trying to stay out of the heavier side of LO, but... You can't. Lena, not to bring the room down or the car, I guess, but can I ask you something? Of course. You think know anything about Sophie Lemieux, the late Sophie Lemieux? Not much. That's the Sophie's Law thing. Oh yeah, the ballerina. Okay, she was the ballerina killed in LA who was killed by a car, like a car. Human driver. You probably heard of Sophie's Law at least. Definitely. I figured it affects you more than most. Well, after I left you the other night, I went out to take some pictures and stumbled onto this massive crowd of people. There's a vigil for Sophie. Big deal. Lots of mourners. Welcome to your radicalization. Some people had signs about cars or Capra or whatever. There's this portrait of her, full ballet pose, arabesque, surrounded by flowers, people crying, chanting about change. That sounds beautiful. Totally. In a sad way, but what was really especially striking aesthetics-wise was the whole scene was bathed in this blue glow and was coming off people's wrists, feel grids. And are they really that popular here? See, like, I'm torn between bringing up Savvy might bring down the mood, or it might, put me back on the trail, so... I haven't seen too many. But people seem to know what they are. I think they're gaining traction. Well, at the vigil, field grids were everywhere. I got some interesting shots, but it was so strange taking a photo with only one possible interpretation. It's just, here are some sad people. You know they are sad because they are blue. It's weird, you know? Yeah. But it's not that simple. There are different kinds of sad. We can't read the feeling exactly. Yeah, maybe you're right. Either way, it was really striking. Mostly blues, some reds, and they're green and yellows too. What do those mean? Calm, relaxed, positive, chill, happy. But see, that's a problem, right? If I show up at a funeral, my feel grid says I'm stoked. You're just enjoying happy memories. Probably, sure. There's so much room for error, misinterpretation. There we go. This is good commentary. I keep picturing the Mona Lisa. 500 years of that unreadable smile until you slap a feel grid on it. I'm a bit scrambled up about the whole thing. So you're not in the market for one, then? At least the look is interesting, and I almost got a free one. Who's handing out free feel grids? Good question. So I'm at the vigil, yeah? Everything's blue, it's dreamlike, mournful. And then I look across the street and there's this whole gang, right? Not a feel grid in the pack, it's a dark zone. I go over to check them out and they say that it's a group called Radix. The word hit me like a gut punch. Maybe I could get some intel if I played this right. There we go! Oh yeah? Who's Radix? They're anti-car activists, cool people mostly. So one of them got pretty heated when I said they must like Sophie's Law. Rookie mistake. They hate cars, but they hate Capra even more. Even more than you, maybe. Impossible. So, what are they doing at the vigil? Well, they were actually trying to recruit. At Sophie Lemieux's vigil? Interesting. Yeah, they were saying the law is a cheap half measure. Most of them are. Gives Capra more sway than they should really have. Anyway, I showed them the photos I took of the blue glow. So none of those people had field grids when they showed up. Oh! They're tracking people with that shit and you know it. Apparently 2 hours earlier, some Capra reps showed up and started handing them out free of charge. Hold on, is that really true? Right, I swore up and down that's how it happened. Huh. Yeah, I guess my question is why? Because it puts on a show. Free advertising. And then I take pictures of it and share it with the world. Makes me feel a little duped. Exactly. Yep, that tends to be Capra's thing. I know, I'm more than familiar. That's something I maybe should have told you the other day when I got weird. Oh, we're gonna resolve that. Do you work for Capra? Not exactly. I worked for a big Capra-adjacent company when I was still in the UK. I got the job really young, working in immersive tech and AI. I loved it. It let me be creative and felt like I was changing things. So we got big. We got big because we were good. But then you lose yourself, don't you? How do you mean? More and more, I was balancing creativity in my actual work with corporate ethics. Oh. Gross. It was. We just kept working with the worst people, saying yes to more funding regardless of where it came from. To make myself feel better, I joined all these initiatives for change, for diversity, helping the right kinds of communities and people. That's a band-aid. Took so much on, and so did lots of us, but it was just impossible. What's the phrase? Money talks. Definitely talk louder than we did. So you came to LO? City of unavoidable politics? Ha, I know, it seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? I guess maybe this trip is a test to see if I can turn my brain off. Maybe you shouldn't. Be a tourist, not an activist. Just watch all the Capra stuff happen and let it float by. Just let everything float by. No agonizing over morals, no fighting, just observing. Oh, I don't want to piss them off, but we'll keep riding. Where do you feel you're at? Doing my best to remain impartial and everything turns out to be a lot of work. I mean, there we go. Welcome to your re-radicalization. Just look at me. I'm lost right now. I took a really good picture of an important LO moment of people experiencing something profound. It might be one of my best. But I can't decide. I used to do nothing but decide. No, I can't even say if a photo I took is real. I knew the feeling. Was anything real in Los Ojos? Of course it's real. If there's still real people experiencing something real. I have a feel grid. My feelings are still legitimate. Real people. Real moment. Yeah. Yeah, thanks. Woo! Hey, listen. Obviously don't take your eyes off the road, but do you think I could send you the picture? You can tell me what you think? I want to share it. I think it's important, but I sort of love your thoughts. Be my moral compass? Yeah, send away. Thanks. I'm sorry if I'm being a downer. People come to LO for the lights and sights, you know? And I ended up getting right back into the muck. I don't just want to gloss it over, but, you're not a downer. So far, you're 2 for 2 on positive interactions with Liam. Brilliant, thanks. I pulled up to Liam's hotel again. This was a good choice. I'm glad we took this job. It's hard not to feel a pang of jealousy. Having a decent place to sleep felt like it was part of another dimension for me. And here we are. Cool, thanks for listening to me rant, Lena. And for looking at the photo for me. Always here for rants, friends. See you in texts. He was already scrolling through his camera as he walked in. Did the fate of de facto Capra ad campaign lay in my hands? Mixed with the fate of a photo that could sway the Sophie's Law vote? Liam, buddy, I can't tell if you came to the exact right person or the exact wrong one. Oh yeah, if we, say it's a shitty photo, might bum them out, but she went for the 2 for 2. Alright, cool. Climbing back up. And I gotta try to end with 20 to make the night. Should have been Capra. Should have been Kissinger. Alright, what do we got for options here? We do Carlos again. Again, I don't trust that person because it seems like they're paparazzi. And this was the one that was like... This one was a new one. And that's the kid. Who I kind of want to check in on. Alright, that's gonna plonk me fairly near to a station, so we'll try something new. As much as I love Carlos, we can't keep relying on the same people. I spotted him standing in front of Buzzburger, gawking at the pedestrians like he was in an aquarium. Ah, tourist. I idled and waited for him to notice me. Hi, are you Lena? I'm Sam. He had his phone with his ride request as if showing me important documents, so he's new to this. Very new to this. Yep, that's me. Don't worry, I believe it's you. Haha, not totally sure how this whole process works, to be honest. Oh, he's even got, like, the tourist logo hoodie. This is terrible. You look a little starstruck by everything, that's all. Like a real noob, right? I suppose that's fair. Did you just say noob? Wait, do people still use that word? I think the bigger question is, why would you be one? Oh, do I have to tell you? I mean, I know I brought it up, but I like talking to you, and... yeah, it's kind of an unpleasant thing. Always nice to hear Pax enjoys my company, even if he was being a little cagey. We can talk about whatever you want. Oh god, look out. There's no one driving that car. I thought it was panic, but it was just a standard cab buzzing towards us. The Capra? Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. There's never seen one in real life. He must be... I wasn't quite shooting for the bumpkin thing, but yeah. Seeing a car speeding toward me without anyone driving it. God, it really freaks me out. Same, though. I can see that. Just tell me what's going on. You're right, it's my first night back in Los Ojos in a while. Like 15 years. -5 for good behavior. Aw. Or exactly 3,413 very long days. I felt he was searching for the right words. So much has changed while I was inside. It's a little overwhelming, to be honest. But I thought a neocab might be a good place to start. Well, welcome back, I guess. He gave a sharp inhale like I'd hit him. Sorry, I didn't know what to say. No, it's just... I don't think most people will be as generous as you when I tell them. I think you'd be surprised. 10 years. So in that case, let's just think of you as a time traveler. The world's worst time machine? Sounds good to me. Is there anything you want to know about? That right there. How'd they get my face? Storefronts lit up with custom window displays as we passed by. The mannequins in dresses imported my face, and the ones... That's fucked up. The utility pants pulled in Sam's pic from his new... That's also incredibly gendered. Yeah, as long as you have a pic on some API somewhere, we're all the models now. Alright, I think that's enough of an update for one night. Too much information? It's a lot to take in, yeah. Plus, I'm finally starting to see things I recognize. The city streaming by couldn't have been less familiar to me. The towery skyline, the neon signs fighting for the attention of an empty street. Sam's face had gone soft and dreamy, like he was seeing old friends. I had a list of stuff I was going to do as soon as I got out. Get a proper haircut and some clothes that weren't orange. Now the thing I've been picturing the most. Walking through her door again for dessert. Is that where we're headed? That's right. It's probably some diner. Aw. I have some cookies to bake. Oh, that's cute. Wait, did I hear him right? Were you a baker before you were arrested? I wish. I was only an amateur. Right to my Aunt Cass's house. Though she's not really my aunt. Okay. She's just... I wasn't sure if it was going to be like a daughter or wife you left behind or what. Everyone has to have a thing in prison, you know? The skill you bring to the table so the guys respect you. I know how to fix cars and I have pretty much zero connections. Can't draw to save my life, so no one of my stick figures is a tattoo. You're saying you went over a group of convicts with... cookies? Hey, everybody's got to eat. I know, world's lamest inmate, but it was all I could do, believe me. A lot of guys had never baked anything before. Been baked, but never baked. That was my regular joke. Not bad. It's a dad joke, but yeah, well, I only had 10 years to think it up. He reached into his jacket pocket and unwrapped a perfectly golden cookie. Here, I baked a few this morning to show her how she saved me, even when I was inside. I want you to have one. I like this guy. I'm glad we took this fair. I could see the chocolate chips were dark and just melted enough. The edges looked crisp and the middle looked soft and buttery. Heaven. I ate it without a second thought. It was chewy and delicious. Oh my god. Do you like it? This is like cookie nirvana. Oh, take a left. I walked down the street so many times I was looking for trouble trying to get out of some. But it's going to be different now. Cassie's Cookies. What do you think of that name? Seems pretty perfect to me. Good, that's a relief. Honestly, the shop is kind of the only thing that I have to look forward to right now. His voice buzzed with energy. That and seeing Aunt Cassie. We're almost there. How do I look? You can see on my navigator that we were close to the address, but I wasn't sure this particular part of Los Ojos had stayed the same all these years. You look great. You're really nice, you know that? Not a lot of people would be so kind to someone like me. Wait, is this Beaumont Drive? It is. I pulled up to a glow. Not the charming portrait of some kind woman's house, but the neon glare of a Capra charging station. Oh no, it was right here. What's going on? No, this can't be. I'm so sorry. The whole Outerlands is condos now? God, it's like a yuppie fever dream. What happened? I'm not sure. Progress is the party line, I think. He repeated my word like it was the first time he'd heard it. Progress. It's gone. She's gone. Do you have her number or anything? I don't even know her last name. Fuck. God, I must look so pathetic to you. Is there somewhere else you want to go? Sam kept silent except for loud, shaky breaths. I could feel him willing himself not to cry. The tension was making my stomach hurt. Take all the time you need. I could hear him unwrapping more cookies in the back seat. You know what? I need to stop kidding myself. I know where you can take me. The Grackle. Shitty bar, you know it? I don't, but... I don't want him to fall in, like, yeah, I don't want him to just fall in on hard times, but I also don't want to, like... I'll follow this thread for a bit. Sounds like it's not the nicest place. Oh, don't worry, I'll fit in. That was what I was worried about. I started up the engine and rolled out of the neighborhood with all its ghosts. Not a drink I'm after, believe me. Been sober going on 11 years now. Okay. I know there are at least a few familiar faces sitting at the bar. And if Deb still owns the place, she might even let me crash on the break room sofa. The Grackle was close. It made sense that it had been his regular haunt. No doubt he was the first person to head there after a stint in prison. It's probably not my place to say it, but... I still think Cassie's Cookies is a good idea. All the bakeries in LO are so trendy now. Flavor foam, savory donuts. There's something refreshing about a chocolate chip cookie. Something classic. Well, as a time traveler, I have to say, sounds a lot like old. Oh. Dive bar loomed in our sight before I could respond. A few gnarly motorcycles and gnarlier looking motorcyclists stood out front. With his choir boy haircut and pristine jeans, Sam definitely had a rough road ahead. Look, I hate to ask you this, but I wasn't having to planning on having to pay for a place to sleep tonight. Aunt Cassie had one of those industrial mixtures I was going to use for the bakery. Now I have to buy one, but banks don't usually give out loan to ex-cons, you know? What do you need? It's too much, I'm sorry. How much? 20 coin would really help. I'm cutting it close. I'm going to give him a free ride. Thanks. I'm going to need to count every penny from now on. There's just another relic from the past. As he hopped out in the night, I hope there weren't any more bad surprises waiting for him. But in this town, I knew there was too much to hope for. Even for a guy who just wanted to bake chocolate chip cookies. Welcome back to the world, Sam. Decent app. Driver was great. Could not figure out how to tip on this app. Okay. Took a bit of a hit. Feel like that was more of the situation's fault than mine. We still made some money, though. Oh. There's the picture, probably. Thanks again for the ride. Great talking to you. Here's the picture I took at the Sophie Lemie vigil. I don't know. Honestly, I don't really like the photo. It's not entirely for personal reasons and dodging the law either. It's maybe just because it's low res for the purpose of the game, but like you don't get a good sense of what the vigil is for. This could be anything. Say hold off. Hold off for now. It doesn't feel quite right. Okay, he agrees. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's a great picture, but the whole handing out feel-goods make you feel like a setup. Influencer bait. Well, that's Capra for you. Have a great night. You too. Oh. Lena. Why is this so... It's... Oh, it better be savvy. This feels like a trap. Are you okay? No, nobody else would probably call me L Bunny, so... I find a safe way to text. Need your help. Oh my god, it's amazing to talk to you. Tell me you're okay. Need help. Okay. Please tell me where you are. Can't say. Something does feel off. See, that's fair. It's fair. It has been a weird week. All right. What was my fast cat's name? Consuela, and she was super mean. Okay. Maybe it's you? When we were 17, a gang of stupid rich boys yelled at you from their gross white pedo van. Called you a bitch, slut, dyke, etc. Just reading the text. I'm not throwing that out there as a slur. Came to me crying and you wanted to move or whatever, and I said, fuck that, we can teach them a lesson. So your girl tracked them down and found their bullshit man cave frat house. You convinced yet? Kinda. I want to hear more of the story, but... Okay. We found their van parked back, out back, and game fucking locked and loaded. You with your glitter bomb, me with my spray paint. You do always find your enemies. I'm feeling a little ruined. That white creeper van was easy to find. Even easier after we tagged it up. Trust fund maggots, ha ha ha. They could have just started a punk band. We fucked that shit up. We're lucky they didn't see us. We're lucky you didn't let me slash the tires. I was so ready. I like her, but you were there to stop me from going too crazy. Kinda regret it now. They deserved it. You're the best. Okay, maybe it's really you. Finally, okay. Soon, I promise. I just need one more favor, though. What is it? I know you're trying to help, but please, 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 I need you to be super careful about who you talk to. I've been hearing some whispers about you asking questions about me. Whispers from whom? You're trying to help, but please remember, don't talk to anyone who works with Capra about me. They're gonna lie to you. You seriously can't trust anything they say. Of course not. Oh. Capra's so fucking dangerous. It's fucking dangerous. You seriously have no clue how dangerous, and I want you to stay safe. I'm hearing some stuff on my side, and it's bad. Plus, let's totally take you down with me if you give them a chance. Just don't go digging into them anymore, okay? Digging done. Yeah, it's that one fuck stick in the hoodie. Thanks, Lena, means the world. Okay, gotta go. Seriously, so close. It also, like, asking about it would probably blow her cover. If she is double dealing. I mean, her cover's probably already blown. She might be able to work an excuse out for it, but, done. Can't wait to see you, my little bunny. Love you so much. Talk soon, I promise. Roll safe. Alright, so we're pretty low on charge. I met my ride quota, but I'm poor as dicks. And I like learning more about the city. So yeah, we'll get one more in, then I'll probably call it a night. For real this time. Alright. I like the little doodle of the young men. Alright, so we can go with Worm Guy. Fuck Steve. Or, yeah, fuck that guy. Hauling out... I have no real reason to haul out to the clinic, so... I'm gonna go with the Worm Guy. We vibed with the Worm Guy pretty well. And 110 isn't too bad for a bar. Where are we at cash-wise? I'll go 220. Because ideally the next fare will push me over 18 and I can afford a place to sleep. And I can just charge in the morning with whatever I have left. It's gonna be cutting it close, but it's not the first time I've had to do that. Nourish me and all ye in pain, yep. Yeah, the Meta Wopie, I like this guy. Also looks like a short ride, so it's not gonna take too much charge. Good. Aganon looked as gloomy as ever as he dropped into the back seat. As about to ask him about it, but I remember my last ride with him. Yeah, he likes the misery, so. Hail the pain worm. Hail Metawopian. Glad to see you again, Aganon. Seriously, how's your night going? To tell you the truth, I'm mostly tired. You and me both. With respect, you just drive a cab. Which you think is easy? Oh no, you're right. It's not all exhausting to ferry randos like you all over the city. Don't be a dick. Constantly negotiating their emotional needs. Now that you mention it, perhaps you should recruit for Metawopian. Apparently that's exhausting too. Under the Los Ojos chapter of the Cult of the Metawopian. Did I tell you that already? Well, it's growing fast. Those neophytes just this month. I told them each to bring a friend, but I didn't really expect them to. I started a cult that got too big for me. Now the friends are asking their friends. We need a bigger meeting place. All sorrows to Metawopian, may it rise. Is that what I guess you all say? You sure you're not among the initiated in the sorrow? Not officially. Well, at any rate, I can barely keep up. What's the hardest part? Where do I begin? Metawopian's message has taken a deep hold in Los Ojos. That doesn't surprise me. No. I thought there might be too much competition here. What with the current political unrest, the Radix blobs materializing in the streets. I think you mean Radix Swarm? Yes, now that's a cult. You chose the right town. The senior agonizers were either going to send me here. I love that they have like a bureaucracy, or to Trenton. But it is truly here that I belong. Tonight I'm distributing brochures or something, and I have to look at a few new meeting places. Then I have 3 different consultations with acolytes. They're advancing through the ranks so quickly. This one, Todd, he's almost on volume 6 of the Book of Hunger and Hardship. I don't even have volume 6. I'm going to have to ask Agonizer Portasio from Seattle to send it. That all sounds sort of exciting. In a depressing way, I mean. It's a horrible, sad kind of excitement. Aganon was very hard to talk to. That's the problem. It is exciting, in a horrible, sad way. All sorrows to Metawopian, may he rise. I didn't know if these teachings would work in Los Ojos. I took a risk. And they did work, and now... His voice shrunk to the tiniest peep. I feel good about it. I bit my tongue. Yeah, I don't want to speak of this to no one. None of my neophytes must know. When I feel good, I deny the pale worm its sustenance. So, just to get this straight. You feel bad about feeling good, about helping other people feel bad. It's a bit of an oversimplification of my path for Metawopian's great quivering heart. But yes, more or less. Why do you think your cult has been so popular in Los Ojos? I can't take all the credit. Deadweight was already very popular. I had no idea what deadweight was. Deadweight? The gyms where you exercise in total darkness? That sounds badass. Ensuring that your inevitable course will be a beautiful offering to the unfeeling void. You've heard of them? No, but I'm so not surprised that's a thing. I was a deadweight trainer in Seattle. That's how I got into Metawopian. A natural progression. Of course. So it is even worse that I feel this pride. I don't see it that way. I wonder if it's gonna let me... I think you did the hard work here, Aganon, not Deadweight. The pain worm knows the truth. mind if I say something direct? Of course, you're about to say something that makes me feel bad. Thank you in advance. Or if you're about to, okay. You're being ridiculous. That stings, yes. Hey, I'm not just trying to... Aganon, please. Do you know how many people in the city would love to feel what you're feeling? Like they're on the right track? Like, that's not that, like, I clicked before. I should keep the thing in the middle or something, or out of the way. Like, you've got that feeling, and if you want to... You try to squash it or pretend it doesn't matter. Well... You're just fooling yourself. I see. Are you one of those people? Things are definitely not working out as I thought. No. It doesn't matter, but... I'd love to feel what you're feeling. He was quiet. Well, I do feel worse now. So, thank you. Oh, you feel worse. I didn't mean to... No, truly, thank you. And I'm sorry you feel you're on the wrong track. Aganon looked out the window as we approached a dark building that looked like it had been a diner at some point. I didn't see too many signs of old LO between all the shiny new construction. We're here. Perhaps I can use this building as a meeting space. You're invited, of course. Or I can leave a brochure. Thanks, Aganon. The air still had that stale french fry smell. It was kind of nice to see the past peeking out. Nice, and also a little sad. Three? I felt the presence of the pain worm in this cab. Oh. Rating down. But we've got enough to sleep. I can make a 0.5 back tomorrow easily. All right, my options. We've got the cab. I could just sleep in a parking lot and save the money, but that probably also risks the cops. It does say hassle-free. It's going to be a rough sleep, but I'd rather save the fuel. I swear if the cops show up, I'm going to be pissed. Was I really doing this? Sleeping in my car? Yes. Yes, I was. My bank account would feel good in the morning, even if I didn't. I pulled over and hoped for the best. Had about 45 minutes of really good sleep until the sound of autonomous garbage trucks knocking cans around took me out of it. Oof. No way I was going to sleep after that. So, shitty mood. But we didn't have to pay anything. Alright. Felt nervous as hell, my stomach all in knots. My field grid showed red like a warning light on my wrist. My fourth night in Los Ojos. Is this my life now? Making just enough coin to scrape by, never seeing the sun, on an endless search for my friend? It was starting to feel surreal, like the moment the camera pans to the dark figure laughing in the doorway, and you just know, oh, she's doomed. Alright, we'll check our journal and stuff and our options, but I'm going to call it there, and we'll come back hopefully later this week. No new journal entries. I thought we did pretty good with Aganon. Whatever, alright, Agonon's back on the menu. Fuck that guy. You look corporate too. We haven't talked with this person yet. At least not that I can remember, so I feel like I'll probably start with Una. If I see Carlos looking for a ride again tonight, well, yeah, next night we'll hit that up. But yeah, we'll try Una for something new next session, and that